everyone, this is Wesley reporting in Microsoft Ignite Day 2. And what a day it was. Great sessions, great content, and just a couple of things I want to discuss before we jump to my conversation with a guest. First things first, what popped out for me during Ignite, and this was never a thing at Ignite because we used to have Microsoft Inspire, Microsoft Build, Microsoft Ignite. Inspire being the partner-focused event, and this year they brought that together. So you've got Microsoft Ignite and Microsoft Inspire kind of in one. The cool thing is that today, if you go into the hub, and you will see the Microsoft partner people walking around there with a booth. You can go to them, you can ask them questions, and the good thing is it's not just questions about how do I go to market, about incentives or anything like that. Still good to ask those questions and how you can enroll into those partner programs, because as techies, I mean, if we can build it, do you know how to sell it? They probably do, and they can probably help you go to market, help you with the Azure Marketplace. But the cool thing is there's also engineering people. If you have a technical question, for example, I had a technical question regarding CSP, then they will find someone who can answer your question. And that's what I really appreciate, that because I work for a managed service provider, Intercept, and we have many customers. So instead of just focusing on the end customer, what you would do with new technologies, there's also parties like Intercept providing managed services, and we're also a CSP. So the CSP technology side of things is also very interesting to me, whether that's billing APIs or delegating access to customers. All of that, it's interesting to me. And I just get to ask those questions. And one thing for all the people hunting swag here at an event, they have the best swag at the Microsoft Partner booth. We got a little power bank here. You can just attach it to your phone, magnetic. I mean, that is pretty cool. We got the Yeti mug. I mean, if you want to go somewhere for swag hunting, go to the partner booth. But it's just very cool to see that they're there, they're present, and they came in numbers. Like, there's many people that can help you out. Let me make a little list of other things that I want to discuss. Well, it's not a very big list. It's more what popped out as well, other than the partner side of things, is the session inside Azure Innovations with Mark Ruzinovich. We got there early, so we had front row seats. That was pretty cool. And he talked about technologies such as Azure Boost and confidential clean rooms and Drasi, and mentioned CNCF and how Microsoft works on cloud native technologies, and also, well, they're a big supporter of the CNCF. So they just keep telling that story, and they show how much they do in the world of open source, which, I mean, if you looked at Microsoft 15 years ago, that would have never happened. And right now it's amazing. But what popped out most of all for me was about 10 years ago, I still the VMware Hyper-V, the whole virtualization thing, managing virtual machines. And then I started doing Azure, and I moved from VMs to platform as a service and more higher up in that stack. And now I mainly do cloud native, AI, Kubernetes, containers. That's my kind of thing. So even though that is also a little bit like virtualization, operating system virtualization, but I really moved away from from that data center kind of Hyper-V and VMware thing. So today I was watching that session, and the things that Azure Boost can do, and how they build Azure and the hardware, and how they scale that, and the technologies behind that. There were some great demos as well. I mean, starting up 10,000 containers within 2 minutes, that's pretty impressive. By the way, you can watch the session online. It was recorded, so just sign in, find the session, and watch it back. But what struck me was that in those 10 years, there were so many innovations and so many improvements when it comes to how you do the virtualization. It kind of feels like what we were doing 10 years ago is like medieval times. That shows how fast those developments go. And that, I just found that very impressive, and it was like a reality check, like, oh, it didn't stand still, things happened, and that was very, very cool to see. Definitely a recommended session to watch. For tonight, we've got a MVP thingy, network thingy going on. Looking forward to that. Tomorrow, big day as well, long day, because tomorrow we have the Ignite celebration, which I'm really looking forward to. And for now, I've got a conversation with the one and only Richard Hooper, or Pixel Robots, as you may know him online. Friend and colleague. Enjoy, and thank you for watching. And today I'm here with my colleague, Richard Hooper.
Hi.
Richard, welcome.
Hey, mate, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Tired. KubeCon last week, so it's been a long couple of weeks.
You did KubeCon before you went to back-to-back conferences.
Yeah, and technically there was rejects before KubeCon as well. So this is the third conference. Yeah.
In 2 weeks' time.
And then if you include the AKS pre-day as well, it could be 4. But yeah, it's been a lot, but it's worth it.
So how are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, it's good. It's good to actually be around other MVPs again. All the other people around. You know, it's good to see Ignite back to a big conference, which is nice. Yeah, it's taken some time.
It's big. It's big. I'm liking it. I'm liking the vibe.
Yes,
it's amazing.
Yeah, and this lovely space to record this, which is good. Some plants. I'm not sure if they're real or not.
I don't know.
I actually think they are real, which is quite cool.
They're real.
They're real people.
They're real plants.
Wow, look at that, man. Pushing the boat out here.
Don't say anyone. No. Yeah. All right. So you went to KubeCon and Ignite. We had the keynote this morning. What was the highlight of the keynote for you?
For me, I would say Azure Local, which is really cool, and also the AI Foundry, which is really nice. You know, it's like one SDK, one portal for all your AI applications, which is nice to see.
I think that's a very good development, and because we had Azure OpenAI servers, and then we had all the other AI things, cognitive services, and everything is slowly coming back together. We already have Azure AI Studio, which is pretty much your go-to place, right, for kickstarting your stuff. Go there. And if you want to develop stuff, you want to have one SDK, one way of working. Now we have that. We have Azure AI Foundry. I think it's a very good development. Because I also found it very difficult to navigate myself around the ways of the AI, if you will.
Yeah.
All right. So and then we had the Ignite keynote, but obviously you had KubeCon keynotes as well.
Oh yes.
And KubeCon, we know from Paris, is also still a big AI fest these days. Any big contrast or things that similar?
Obviously, with KubeCon, it's not just about Microsoft AI; it's all these other. But the best thing is the AIs they're talking about at KubeCon run in Azure OpenAI. So it's really nice to see the open sourceness that that's in the community. Microsoft is also using, and it's not just all Microsoft proprietary software, which is cool. Yeah, I like that a lot.
And I found that if you look at KubeCon and at Ignite, there's one common denominator, and that's NVIDIA.
NVIDIA is everywhere.
I mean, you look even at KubeCon Paris, you had NVIDIA with their MIG and their time slicing and all the cool stuff running on AKS. And here you have NVIDIA, and then you had NVIDIA KubeCon Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
So they're doing well, I guess.
Yeah. I think their shares are quite high. I wish I invested a little while ago.
I know, right? I know.
But you know what? Back in the days of desktop computers, I've always been an NVIDIA guy, and I'm happy to see that they're like having their time to shine with this AI revolution, which is cool.
Yeah. I've got a little nice NVIDIA GeForce at home.
Oh yeah, that's the Jetson thingy, is it?
Oh yeah, I've got that as well. Yeah, I've got a couple of years ago. I bought the NVIDIA Jetson, which is like a very small Raspberry Pi NVIDIA thing.
Yeah,
it's very cool. Very powerful. And that's local very powerful. But also I have a GeForce card in my computer.
So I'm gonna expect to see some more AI samples, demos from you using the Jetson and your NVIDIA GPU. I wonder, can you do time slicing on your at-home GPU?
Can we do that without breaking it? That's the next question.
It's not mine. Break it.
Yeah, no, it's. No, I agree. It's cool. I'm currently playing with NVIDIA stuff on Azure Kubernetes servers with multi-instance GPUs and the time slicing.
Nice.
Obviously, very hard to get the compute because of capacity constraints.
Yeah.
But I got them. So good stuff
That's
is
good.
coming.
I'm looking forward to that. You're doing a talk about that soon, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we can't disclose where yet.
Oh,
And
okay.
when. It's still,
I was hoping was going to get a sneak peek there, but
but it's coming. There's going to be a talk about NVIDIA GPU time slicing, multi-instance GPU on Azure Kubernetes Service. It's, I, I like it.
so keep your eyes, ears peeled for this talk. It's going to be
Look at
epic.
that, free promo stuff.
Yeah.
All right, and what are you looking forward the rest of this wonderful Ignite?
Networking mostly.
Yeah.
I got some sessions I want to go to, obviously about AKS, but it is mostly the networking. And the best thing so far is this amazing video I've got from the Azure AKS team. But yeah, it's been good. But I have a question for you, Wesley. What's been your highlight so far of Ignite?
My highlight so far, obviously, well, I was gonna say pre-day, but we just did a day zero.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for the pre-day. We did the sightseeing. We went to the
Yeah.
museum. That was great.
So good.
I really like in the keynote how they emphasize that security is going to be a thing. I mean,
They encompass the whole
yeah,
Copilot stack as such with a security boundary,
exactly.
and I love that. Seeing security at the forefront is
Yeah, I
awesome.
mean, we're going agentic, we're going multi-model, and then obviously reasoning is going to help us understand how a model comes to something.
Yep.
But then having the day zero thing they're doing now, where they invest in a bug bounty program, like
Yes.
so big.
How
Such a
much
big
money was it
investment.
again? I can't even remember. It was a big number.
It was a big number.
Billions or something
I've
like
got a LinkedIn post that you can click
Yeah.
on it, and it's a very big one. But them doing that for me, it's like, oh yeah, that's you understand AI. I mean, they build out the features. There's co-pilots left and right. Everyone, and
You
their
get a
neighbor,
co-pilot.
and-
You
yeah,
get a co-pilot.
It's like,
Hang on, check under your seats.
yeah, you
Here's a
everyone's
co-pilot.
got a co-pilot. No, I mean, and that's amazing. And I think if anything, the co-pilots they show us what use cases we have when it comes to AI. There's going to be a way bigger world with custom AI solutions that we're going to build, but this is just the start, right?
Yeah.
But them already taking security so seriously with their 0-day security quest, that's
Yeah, I love that.
that's the thing that
And they mentioned that they're going to have an in-person part as well of that security quest, which is really cool.
and another highlight, I signed up for a GitHub certification
Oh,
on
good
Thursday
luck.
morning, so we're going to see how that goes.
GitHub Action.
GitHub Actions.
Very nice, very nice.
We're going to see.
Studying? Maybe.
Enjoying that.
Hey, it's a free exam.
I
Treat it
know,
as a
I know,
practice
right?
exam.
Reading up on some stuff, and then I'm just going to do it.
Nice, nice. Love
All
that.
right.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the interview. Appreciate it. And
Yeah. Thanks for answering my questions as well.
Yeah.
And we'll see everyone soon.
I'll see you soon. Thank you.